In today's video, we check out two awesome Fender Custom Shop Telecasters. They're both 52 Teles with some pretty cool specs. Let's dive right into the demo. Hello guys, welcome back to Squealing Pig Guitars, the home of luxury shred machines here in Nottingham, England. My name is Ben Keightley and today I'm going to be showing you two awesome Fender Custom Shop Telecasters. They both have 52 specs, but they have some really cool, unique features for the Fender Custom Shop. The official name on the floor travel is B4AM Custom Tele NOS. As I mentioned, we have two of them today, so let's dive straight in and have a look at the blonde one. So here's guitar number one, and as you can see, it's a very stunning looking Tele. It's not every day you see a beautiful Tele like this. It has some really cool features, as you can see by the neck carve, the material choice, and just the overall look of these guitars. So going off the spec sheet, we basically have a 52 Tele body and neck. So I really like the 52 Telecasters. I used to own a 52 Butterscotch Blonde Telecaster in Heavy Relic, and I used to love that guitar. We've basically got that lightweight kind of swamp ash body, as you can see from the translucent blonde finish that we have on this guitar, which is very, very nice indeed. In terms of pickups, we have a set of 51 no-caster pickups, which again are my favourite Tele pickups. As you work down to the neck, you can see we've got a pretty interesting fretboard material. This is roasted flamed maple, which looks beautiful, and we have that kind of maple skunk stripe that isn't roasted to kind of offset the colour. I really like how they use this plain maple skunk stripe instead of rosewood. It adds a really nice unique look to this guitar, but the figure on this guitar is just sublime. We have that heavy lacquer finish. As you can see, we have a 4-bolt construction, but we actually have the kind of contoured heel, which means it's a little bit easier to get your hand to the top of the frets, especially on a Tele. It can be quite hard to get up there with the single cut body. We have chrome hardware on this guitar, and we have the slightly domed off volume and tone knobs, which are really nice and ergonomic. We've got a 3-way switch, and we've got the standard Tele bridge with the brass saddles. As you can see, this is a brand new guitar, so we've still got the cellophane on the pick guard and on the neck, so if there's any scratches on it, that's just from the cellophane. We have mother of pearl fret indicators, which is really nice, and that's also the same on the side. Also have the Fender Deluxe tuners, but with the mother of pearl tips. Really remind me of the Spursel tuners that have the same kind of look, and it really reminds me of John Mayer's signature guitar. Again, we have the plain maple where the truss rod is. Again, very nice touch, and we have that Fender logo. You can tell this is a 52 because it actually has the Telecaster logo on it. In 51, they didn't have this, and that would be called the No-Caster. We have a 57 style soft V profile on this one, and we have a compound radius of 9.5 inches to 12 inches. We also have medium jumbo frets, and what I really like about this Fender Telecaster is what the Fender Custom Shop do really well, in my opinion, which is marrying old and new specs. Personally, I wouldn't want to go to the Custom Shop and just get a recreation of a standard 51 or 52 Telecaster the way it looked back then. I'd rather have a guitar that had modern quirks and, finish options or electronics, but with that kind of classic body style. So I think they've done that really well here. Obviously you've got the vintage tones, but you've got a little bit more of an ergonomic playing guitar with the cutaway, the smaller kind of neck profiler, and the compound radius. Also, the medium jumbo fret's going to make it a lot easier to play. And I really like the stunning look of the roasted maple. And in terms of the way it plays, we'll go to the tone demo in a minute. The only thing I don't really like about this guitar is just how heavy the lacquer is on this guitar. It really is a very thick finish, which is obviously going to be very hard wearing, but it does get a little bit sticky when playing it, so just keep that in mind if you're a touring or a live musician. Obviously you are going to probably stick to this lacquer a little bit. But I'm absolutely in love with this blonde finish. You can really see the beautiful grain to the wood, which adds a really nice touch. I think all Telecasters that are blonde, including Esquires, just look incredible. So the blue one that we have today is the exact same specs, but I'll just get it now to show you some close-ups. So here's the blue one. You can see it's the exact same guitar, same pick guard, same pickups, all that jazz, but we just have a blue translucent finish on this one. This really reminds me of the Chapman ML2, I think it was. That kind of heavy, kind of darker blue finish really works with the Tele, and I think it offsets that roasted maple really nicely. So we also have this guitar available in blue if you're interested in these two guitars. So guys, let's head to the tone demo and hear these two Telecasters in action. So guys, welcome to the tone demonstration of these two amazing Telecasters. So this is the tone that I used in the intro of today's video, which was kind of my own version of People Watching. It's a new Sam Fender track, really recommend you check it out. So this is kind of the tone I had for the melody. So I have a tube screamer going into a very kind of dirty AC30 preset. This is kind of a preset I use for all the videos. I just raised the gain on the Kemper. I also have a compressor on this one and a slight delay, so you can hear that there. This is the melody. Tele tone there, and obviously with the delay and a lot of gain, it does have quite a synthy sound. So if I remove a little bit of that gain, remove a little bit of that dirt, you can hear a bit more of that organic Tele sound. Play a lot differently. They have such a good spank and mid-range punch. They just sound great for that classic kind of country rock riff. Let's hear the neck pickup on that gainy tone. How nicely it cleans down. That's my full game tone. And here's the tone I used on the blonde one for the intro. So I've obviously got the capo very high at the 6th fret, and these are the chords for people watching. I think this Tele just has a beautiful indie sound, especially on that bridge pickup with a little bit of the tone removed. We've got a vibrato pedal on the clean setting of the AC30. Especially on that F major 7 chord. You move the intervals, it just sounds beautiful. Let's hear some neck pickup. So guys, we're at the end of this video. I really hope you've enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like rating if you have and subscribe for more content. But what is my personal review of these 52 inspired Telecasters? First off, visually, they look incredible. It's just a beautiful looking guitar, and I'm a sucker for translucent finishes on Teles when you can see the wood grain through the finish. Tonally speaking as well, it's everything you'd want from a Tele. It really doesn't have any bells or whistles, it really is just a simple kind of 51 setup, and obviously you can get really nice kind of jazzy tones from it, you can rock it up. For indie, they work really well. For me, my favourite sound of a Telecaster is where you put a capo really high and you play nice sparkly chords inspired by the Smiths or obviously Sam Fender, which I was playing previously. I think that sounds the best on a Tele for me, but obviously they do the country rock, all that type of stuff really well. In terms of the way they played, I have to say that I didn't find these guitars as comfortable as I found other Telecasters. I'm a big fan of like the U shape on the Telecaster, so the small neck felt a little bit weird, and I found it quite hard to bar on these guitars if I'm being honest. I don't know why that is. It might be a setup thing, but I didn't find them the easiest to play if I'm being entirely honest. But that being said, they're an incredible looking guitar, and they sounded incredible. So yeah, it probably just needs a little bit of a setup, but I found it quite hard to bar on this guitar. But that's just my personal opinion of playing it. Obviously, if you guys tried them out, you may think differently. I'm going to give these guitars a 6 out of 10 for today. I think they look very, very nice. They sound incredible. I just have a little bit of a hard time playing these particular guitars. Don't know why. I don't know if it's this guitar or if it's just the different scale length and stuff, but for today they just felt a little bit stiff for me. But most importantly, guys, let me know in the comment section below, what do you think of these two guitars? Do you love the finish? Do you love the hardware? Let me know down below. And whilst you're down there, make sure to subscribe for more content. But thank you so much for watching Squealing Pig Guitars, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow for another episode. But until then, keep rocking, guys. I'll see you soon.